Okay. Apologies for that. Mind you, it's not as it's that qualifying fast wasn't as bad as Formula One on the weekend.
Hopefully, yeah, we still have the game audio. I'm gonna. Right. Does the game audio come through for you guys now? Just let me know if it does. Also, I'm just flicking around, clicking stuff, see if it works.
Yeah, it's fine by me.
Sweet. Right, sorted it. And so, guys, but now we can at least watch the race, I guess. But
And actually, the I've got the times here,
okay.
and you were right. FRH Eggy took first with a 57.4, and that's a standout that there because next is Exiled 57.844, and Diablo right behind him 57.861. Stingray 57.934. So that's going to be really close. Obviously, the nature of the track is shorter, so it does make things a bit closer,
Oh yeah.
which should make the action a lot better on track. Also, because of that, we have more laps. So 12 laps throughout these races.
Whoop whoop.
Next is LER Vision Thing 58.118. Then Midland Zeta 58.456. CQR Deuce 58.564. So yeah, he's done well there. The BMW seems to be at home on this track. Definitely an acceleration track. No elevation changes. Yeah, the BMW will be flying around here.
Press Y, James.
Haystack 58.949. Oh, and get this. Morndrifter 58.950, a thousandth behind Haystack. So
Oh,
they're going to be at it in the race there. Drift 300. He's a new face. Welcome to turn. Or he's new to the series. 59.297. That's a good effort. VW Dave 59.360. And then last is Ferrari Fanatic 59.589.
mm, it's going to be very interesting in the top at least because, as I know full well, that BM can step out of shape and the Toyota is just probably going to power past the corner and maybe get a run on the BMW. But we will see in the race.
But perhaps the Toyota's at home anywhere that's a corner. The BMW likes the corner exits. It'll
Yeah.
like these especially as a easy, flat, and straight.
It will be an interesting one to do.
And yeah, we're actually getting underway for race one. The first track you'll see is a formation lap, of course. Then they have to get into grid order.
Alrighty then.
Go,
See,
Glenn.
yeah.
Who's your bet for race one?
Um, it's hard to look past Eggy with qualifying 4 attempts ahead of everyone else.
Yeah,
So,
I've got to agree with you. I mean, he's a short favourite. I'll price him up as a short favourite, but definitely one you want to back.
it'll be an interesting one to say the least. But, right, so we'll go on board with the second place guide with the, obviously, the run around what will be exiled.
And was that Zeta's car going slowly off the line on the warm up? Hopefully, he gets warmed up and doesn't replicate that for the actual start.
It's going to be interesting to say the least. But, yeah, um, team-wise, you got to go with the Apple H guys again in the Toyota, aren't you?
Definitely. I mean, CQR Juice only has himself.
And Exiled.
Oh yeah,
CQR Juice
he's
teamed up with Exiled.
Yeah. They will be the ones that cause an upset. Certainly, Exile's really close to the front. He's had some great performances.
Yeah.
And Juice, he can.
So, are we gonna get the camera angle that we want to see the whole grid or not? If not, I'll go on board with Eggy. Yeah, right. I'm gonna go on board with Eggy and use car close, and then we can see everyone behind him. So there you go, guys. You can see the whole grid lining up. Obviously, we can see the whole of the right-hand side as it's odds left, evens right at the moment. But obviously, we'll see who gets a better launch out the corners from behind Eggy, as obviously we'll see him pulling out of the slipstream to try and get past the other people. But let's see how this goes. So yeah, this is your commentary team: HR Solar, Sam James, and then also you got HR Motorrad, also named as James Brown. Hope you enjoyed the races today, and we should be going now.
And we go. Oh, one of the F4X Toyotas is stalled on the grid.
I think that is Stingray that stalled, but Exiled has got just a good launch to keep it with Eggy. Oh, Diablo goes very wide. Very wide onto that first corner.
Very wide out of Cops there.
It's
and he slots just behind
Exiled. I think Diablo let off the accelerator just to sit him behind. He didn't want to feel like he had that position taken.
And he's already testing with Exiled here. Yeah. He's got to run.
Let's go to this battle here. We will get replay cameras as well.
Yeah, definitely. Stingray's dropped down to 9th after that start. Exiled takes the inside. But the counter.
Oh yeah, he just doesn't fight it, does he? He knows that the Toyota has the more like speed into the entry of the corners. But Exile will stick it to him. He'll stay there with him.
Oh yeah, for sure. And Vision Thing is not being dropped at all.
Let's have a quick look where Vision Thing is.
Exile's sticking right to Diablo.
Yeah, and it does seem like Vision Thing and Midland Zeta are just waiting for these. All Midland Zeta goes a bit wide.
Oh, and Diablo uses all of the exit, but Exile cuts back and launches out down the straight. They're side by side.
Let's have a look at this again. These two battling it out, and it seems like Diablo's got a cone stuck to his front end. No, he's got rid of it. Can Exile somehow make a move?
Diablo defends, but that's still bringing Vision Thing into it with Midland Zeta. Midland Zeta right behind.
And CQR Deuce as well is just sitting right there as well, alongside him.
Yeah, it's a great performance, but by Vision Thing, he's staying right in it, and it looks like he's just gapped Zeta a little bit, and CQR Deuce is on it, all a bit wide out of Cops.
Yeah, was that a Vision Thing as well? Went a bit wide, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm still on board with Exiled.
Yeah, Vision Thing lost a bit of ground there, from my right.
It does seem like when Exiled gets that second corner right, he just shoots out of the exit there and catches so much ground onto Diablo's Toyota.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the BMW strongest part of the track, coming out of that corner. This bit's hard to hook up because you're waiting and waiting to get on the power.
But he's right there with Diablo. He ain't letting him go. But right, we're going to go down the field again, check where Stingray. Stingray's now in 7th, working his way up the grid. He's going to try and make quick work of CQR Deuce, I'm sure.
So CQR Deuce won't make it easy, and yeah, he's right there with Deuce. He's also right. He's also right with Midland Zeta. So this should be good. And also Vision Thing's there.
Yeah,
looks like he's just dropped off.
Yeah, I think he went a bit wide into second corner and lost a lot of ground on these guys. But look at Stingray, he is right there. He's going to want to try and make these possessions back up from losing them just from stalling it on the line. It's always a killer when you stall it on the line.
Yeah, as I say, it's been a recurring theme throughout. It looks like I know Stingray's still behind Juice. Juice hasn't.
Yeah.
On yet. To say it's been a recurring theme. This stalling. It's happened throughout all the rounds.
Oh yeah, it seems to just I don't know. It just seems to be one of them, like either they're not letting the go the clutch quick enough. Oh, but does Stingray have a run on Juice right here now? He is right on him. Oh, I don't think he's going to go for it. He's going to sit there, try pressure him. But what you got to remember is he is CQR. They are going to be used to these kind of situations where they're getting pressured, and they'll plant the car in the right position to make it even harder for you.
Yeah, and saying that CQR, they do have quite an affinity for these touring cars.
Oh yeah.
This is where they are.
It's their playground. To be fair, it's
Yeah.
there's no other way to put it. It is
Oh,
their playground.
here we
But
go.
Stingray's here.
He's having a look.
Yeah. I think
Does he have the legs?
Nah, that Beamer should have it.
Yeah.
But no, actually, that Beamer isn't pulling away. It seems pretty even. He should get him here though. He should get a run onto him down to the second corner.
Well, there you go. Very good run out of Cops, and he's going to. You think he's got the inside here?
Yeah, he's going to go for it. He breaks early.
He's runs wide a bit, then he cuts back.
I wonder. Oh, actually, he's kept it there though. He's still kept. I don't know what to say.
Side by side, going down the Wellington Straight.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. He's going to break a tiny bit later than the BM, and he's going to secure that position. There you go. It's secured. Now trying to make work of Midland Zeta, what I'm pretty sure will be maybe an easier task. Considering that
Zeta's actually having a decent run here. Saying that he's fifth on pure merit, so
yeah,
certainly not a pushover.
We'll stick with Stingray for now. Do you want to see if there's any other battles going on anywhere, like Diablo and Exiled, or if them two like
He's
kind of?
got a sizable advantage up out front. He's obviously trying to just wants to get it over and done with.
Typical Aggie. Typical Aggie.
Just get it over and done with. I mean, on the back of his buzzer-beating goal in the Rocket League tournament.
Yeah.
He's in good form. But Diablo's not too far back. But I think they've pulled a massive advantage there to Exile's just there as well.
Ooh, Stingray's now having to go at Midland Zeta. Is getting. Ooh, I'm not too sure here, but it seems like he's gaining on him on the straights, even though they're in the same card. This must be due to their gearing. Midland Zeta goes defensive.
Obviously, he's going to set up for a run out of Cops.
Yeah.
Oh,
both run a bit wide.
Extremely wide there.
Yeah, but keep the same distance. Obviously, if Stingray was to gain an advantage on the guy in front, that could have been penalisable, or however you pronounce it. But they both went wide, and neither of them gained an advantage.
Apart from respect to behind.
Yeah.
Both, but there's quite a melee. Stingray goes inside.
Yeah.
Midland still gives him an opening.
Gives him a little touch just to say that I'm not making this easy for you. Oh, he's right on his bumper.
Can't get any closer than that.
Not at all.
This is great to watch.
Is Midland going to go defensive? No, he sticks to the racing line. It does seem like Stingray's got a better run out this time.
He runs wide there.
Yeah.
Stingray keeps it clean, but seems to have a run. He's going to go into the head.
Cuts him up.
Just cuts in. And now.
That does seem like a coming together. Midland probably thought he was a tiny bit further behind and tried to shut the door.
Looks like a racing incident there. But now Stingray's trying to go. Oh, but Zeta's coming in hot.
Good
And
move.
it's still
Good racing.
doors. And now this is well played by both of them.
Ooh, Zeta gave him a little touch in the rear quarter panel there, what just sent him a bit further wide. Oh, this just does bring I'm just going to get a car closer, you can see behind, and you can see that Deuce has now caught up to Midline Zeta after Stingray and Zeta battling it out.
Now Stingray just wants to get away, see if he has enough time to maybe have a Hail Mary at Vision thing. See if he can try and have a go.
Midland gets a bit of a tail wagger on the go in a front wheel drive car. Don't know how to do that.
He's pushing very hard, and these cars are obviously tuned very aggressively.
Yeah, he does seem to be braking very late, taking as much curve as he can, and to be fair, it does not seem to be working for him at the moment, as clearly you can tell that Deuce is still there.
Yeah, we saw at Hockenheim he did attack the curves a lot. I mean, that does seem to be part of his driving style.
Right, we'll go on board with Exile to see where he is in comparison to Diablo, and it does seem like Diablo has just pulled a gap now. Exile will probably just sit down third and cruise along, and hopefully wait for these to make a mistake. So obviously we'll go back to Stingray, considering he is now closing on Vision Thing. Vision Thing is a bit wide into the second corner,
but he gets a decent exit. I mean, a lot of this driving now is also quite tactical. Setting up your car in relation to who's behind you, so you might not be being as quite optimal as you can be.
Yeah.
But you also do enough to keep the other guy behind you.
Oh yeah.
Slightly further down the field, it looks like there seems to be quite a decent battle between VW Dave, Drift 300.
Let's go have a look at. Oh, Stingray's having a look at Vision Thing. He's going to go around the outside, hopefully get the cut back. And are they going to be side by side on the exit to be it? And they are indeed. Wow, it's not exactly side by side, but it can be put into motion and maybe a move be made from it.
No, Vision Thing defends, but Stingray gets a cutback and maybe a better line through the last corner, and he's going to be right on the back. So he's setting himself up for a run either in or out of cops coming up.
Yeah, cops. Oh, both of them go wide. Oh no, that's the end.
That's it. That's the end.
So right, guys.
Definitely, Stingray was close. Maybe the next lap would have been ample for him.
Yeah. So that race, guys, it goes Eggy, Diablo, Exiled, Vision Thing, Stingray. Was it Milan Zeta?
Zeta, then
Deuce, and then maybe Haystack. I'm not too sure. I'm just waiting for these to come through now on the docks. So now we're down to A7. What I just said, and then it goes in 8th. Morn Drifter got 8th. Haystack got 9th. VW Dave 92 got 10th.
Drift 300 was it?
Got 11th. And Ferrari Fanatic, bringing up the grid, got 15th.
12th?
12th, yeah, my bad. There's too many. It's confusing me. So yeah, 8th Morn Drifter, Haystack 9th, Dave 10th, Drift 300 is 11th, and Ferrari Fanatic 12th. And that was race 1 of race 3. Race 1 of round 4.
4.
I knew that.
You need a coffee.
I do. I might go make one after this. Hey, look, Force1141, how you doing, dude? James, you need to press Y as well.
Oh yeah. And just like we're going to get ready for race 2. Yeah, I saw that. Yes. Unfortunately, we didn't see Baggies or Derek James.
Yeah.
So Das Baggies had a good run out last week at Indy, and then unfortunately it looked like he got caught up in an incident which killed off his race.
Mm.
And so Derek James can. He does some consistent results, just straight finishes. That's the name of the game, really. Points and prizes.
So Force One, how are you doing today, dude? I hope all is well, and I hope you enjoy the race and live commentary for tonight.
So the talking point race 1, well, would be Stingray. He stalled it, but then had to come through the grid, and he made up some positions. Let's see if he gets a clean start this time in race 2 as we're counting down, and cue the music.
Dun, 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 dun.
There you go. And so I mean, hopefully he gets a clean start for this race, for the second race out of 3, and we'll see if he does make up any positions.
Oh, well, I think it will be I think he will maybe climb into 3rd if he gets lucky and can manage to find a way past Exiled. I can see a 4th is definitely on the cards because he has the pace.
Yeah, he caught up to Vision Thing. Vision Thing did well to stretch it right to the end of the race.
He did indeed. Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say, I mean, Eggy controlled race 1 very well there.
Yeah. He just went where VC pulled a gap and then cruised the rest of the way, I believe. But
Yeah, just managed the race, made sure he kept it on the straight and narrow. That's what we got to do. I mean, he certainly, but going by his qualifying, he had pace in hand on Diablo. So I mean, it's not very often that you have such pace in hand on Diablo. I mean, but for that he did.
Yeah.
He did do very well at Indianapolis last week. He had some time there.
Oh yeah, without a
So
doubt.
I mean, if he's going to contend against Diablo in the championship, he's got to make these rounds where he has the advantage count.
Oh. Yeah.
And they're lining up pretty sharpish on the grid here.
Just why? Why is someone invited me to go play COD when you can clearly see I'm on pause?
You need to show them what it is exactly that we're doing.
Yeah.
And explain why COD is under no circumstances ranking on this.
We're back on the grid, and obviously I think everyone's all lined up, and we should be ready to go very shortly.
They're about to go any second. We have a photographer right on the start-finish line. If you look at the scenery.
Oh yeah. I do remember going to this circuit last year. It was very beautiful. And we are go. And it seems like the Toyota got a pretty good launch there. It was on par with Exile's Beamer. But Vision Thing pushes out. He pushes out. Like Vision Thing pushed out wide and pushed Midline Zeta out wide. What has brought Stingray back into it. Oh, little touch between both of them there. Is this? Ooh.
Stingray stays really tight, and that might give Zeta a run down the back straight.
It does seem like Moondrifter's got a run on him all. Oh no! He's let off a tiny bit and just thought better of the chance. And now he's get. Ooh, what's going on here? There's too much going on. Moondrifter's there, just push it. Oh, pushed. Give Midland Zeta a little nudge just to say, "Hey up, mate, I am here. Get round the corner. Come on." A little another nudge between them both. This will allow Stingray to pull away.
And it might allow Haystack in on the action as well.
Yeah, I'm still watching this from car close so I can see how Stingray is doing and behind him as well.
Oh, and Haystack's got a run now on the pair.
Is he going to go for the inside or is he going to think better of it? No, he stays to the outside. He's working for the cutback.
Yes, that's a big
Midland
idea.
Zeta goes very wide.
Ooh, and he
takes a few cones with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we will go back to replay camera and now we will go back down to them to battling it out. So we will go.
It's just very close. And Zeta goes for the inside with Moondrifter. Keeps his nose in it.
Yeah, you got Stingray here on Vision Thing as well. I can't.
And Haystack now makes a move on Zeta, goes up the inside.
Let's have a look here then.
No, but Zeta's actually pulled a width ahead. A length ahead.
Yeah, right, I need to go back to Stingray as he is battling for 4th place at the moment. He is right on the gearbox of the Vision Thing.
Oh, both Haystack and Zeta run very wide at cops.
Yeah, Haystack is going to be following Midland's line, trying to find that extra few tenths that he had on him in qualifying.
And Zeta's got a run on Haystack here. Can he? Not Haystack, Moondrifter, sorry.
Yeah, the Honda hasn't exactly got the top end that the Toyota or the BMW have. It is actually one of the worst cars on the list, if I'm honest. You would have to abuse that car to be able to get a decent time out of it. And Vision Thing's gone wide. Vision Thing has gone wide and has gone off the track. Is he going to lose more positions?
No, it looks like Moondrifter now too far behind.
Yeah.
I say you abuse your Honda a lot. You call it very bad names.
Oh yeah. I have to, or she doesn't go quick. I didn't do a Vettel and name my car after a pizza. Right, we seem to have a good battle going on here between Deuce, GF300, Volkswagen Dave, and Ferrari Fanatic. And Deuce is now going on the inside of their Audi of Drifter.
They
gave him a little touch just to say, "Hey, look, mate, come on, let me past it."
They're touching again.
Another touch. Ooh, Deuce got wide. I think Deuce might have caught the curb a bit too much, and that's what whacked out the back end. And
not sure what Deuce is doing at the back there, but he has no damage at all.
No, he does not indeed. Maybe he's just struggling this race. He's been in the
something must have happened because he did have a decent race one. He might have got hung out to dry somewhere.
Yeah, it does seem like he's trying to make a move.
But that was something that we missed. Yeah, he's
making a move on Dave. There's Dave. Yeah.
Dave wants deep.
Yeah,
so
Dave goes wide and lets him through. No problems. There you go, mate. Have the position.
And that's advantage Deuce here. Might be game Deuce going into this corner. Yeah, looks like it's still the deal.
Yeah, he's solidated that 11th position. Can he push for a 10th? He has the pace on the other cars. He just needs to just stay cool.
Seal the deal. Make sure he sets himself up for and then something that they can't come back from.
But Moondrifter does seem to be keeping Midland Zeta behind him still. And to be fair, Moondrifter has not really had the. he had a brilliant race at Indianapolis. To be fair, I think he got.
Oh,
Pepe
Zeta goes really deep.
Yeah, Zeta, that was a mad dive. Oh,
Oh, there's contact.
yeah. Mondrift had nowhere to go. He had to try and power out of that corner, or he would have lost his position. Midland could have. I don't know. I'm not a steward. But
So,
yeah,
Zeta might be under attack from Haystack now.
again, yeah, he is, and Haystack has got him. Haystack's
got him.
He's got him. Yeah, brilliant move by Haystack. The problem is Midland has 4% transmission damage.
He might have just lit one of his downshifts.
Yeah, would seem that way. And now Secret Deuce is on the gearbox of both Drifter, I believe it is, Drift 300 and Ferrari Fanatic, as they're both battling it out. And he's going to make the move on Ferrari Fanatic right now. Yeah, he's made the move on Ferrari Fanatic. He's just oh no, Ferrari Fanatic's coming back. Has he got it? Has he got him? Not too sure.
Now, Zeta's looks like he might be coming past Haystack straight away. Yeah, he's got the legs in the straight. The Haystack's tucked right behind Zeta going into the last sector.
Yeah,
Stay
Ferrari
tight.
Fanatic kept Deuce away. Oh, Drift 300 went wide and lost his positions. He's dropped all the way back to last. But yeah. Stingray's there, Exile, Diablo, basically the top 4 how they qualified. I'm pretty sure Midland Zeta can catch up to Mondrifter, but Mondrifter has been very calm, collected, and has made Midland Zeta work for the overtake, and hasn't showed him any quarter, to be fair. He's making him work for it, but yeah, Deuce has now moved up to 10th. It is the top 6 this time in Scurry. Top 6 will be reversed. But Secret Deuce now is making a move on Ferrari Fanatic. Deuce seems like he hasn't got a lot of confidence in that car at the moment. It seems like he's got a lot of confidence when he's got free open air. But when he's coming to make an overtake, I think he doesn't trust that other driver. He had to look up the inside, and he had a bit of an overlap on his quarter panel, but just didn't want to make that move. Just didn't want to give it some.
He might have thought better of it, and tried to set himself up for a better place, like out of Cox or out of turn 2.
No, but he lost a lot of time to that Audi of Ferrari Fanatic by letting off and not going for it. I think he needs to gain a bit more confidence and go for these overtakes. Right now, he's got another overlap on him. Yeah, see, he's got another overlap on him. He's no, he hasn't. He's just weaving from left to right, and now he's just sitting behind him again. Maybe
there you go. There you go. He's got the cut back, and is he going to try? No, not there. See if he tries anything out of the last corner here.
He just, like I say, just doesn't feel like he has that confidence like he had at Indianapolis or anything. It's like I don't know, just doesn't trust either the car or the driver he's overtaking. Oh! Fanatic catches that curb, and he's spinning out in the middle. Yeah, he's spinning in the middle of the city. Let's have a quick look. Did anyone hit him?
No. Just like everyone's.
Yeah, it looks like everyone got through fine. Yeah.
Well, that must have been a very
scary moment.
Scary moment. I wouldn't like to be the seat that he's in at the moment.
Oh, I wouldn't either. But that literally gives now Secret Deuce free open air to try and catch up to Haystack and make a move. Right, we will go on board with Midland, see if he has managed to make any ground on Mondrifter, and he has.
Caught up, but does he have enough laps?
We will see. And he has another lap. He has
They're
another.
still going.
Yeah.
Oh, he runs a bit wide through Cox again.
Yeah, that set him up really well for maybe an undercut. Yeah, an undercut. Oh,
There you go. He's cutting back.
stuck very tight to that inside curb.
And he opens the tap there.
Personally,
Well, Zane's runs very wide on the AstroTurf on the exit.
yeah.
That might indicate it's compromised.
But being in the car that I am for the European version of this, I would like to see Mondrift finish 6th. But we will see how he goes. He's doing
a good job because he's making Zeta work, and then as soon as Zeta gets close, Zeta has to obviously try something.
Yeah.
And try and set up a pass, or do something to force Mondrift into a mistake, or make it easier for Zeta. But it looks like Drifter's actually having a really good outing.
Right, we've got Stingray on the rear bumper of Exile now as well.
And Zeta hit Mondrift going into the last corner. Set a bit
that's
wide.
last lap as well, so yeah. Mondrift to keep the position.
Yes, it looks like he's going to hold it for the line.
Yeah, Mondrift did get 6th then.
So Eggy takes race 2 again.
Yeah.
Diablo was 2nd.
Exile 3rd.
Stingray 4th. So he profited there. And then Vision Thing obviously looks like he had quite a lonely race in the end in 5th. Mondrift holds on to 6th. That's a good result for him. And does that mean? It means that Mondrifter will start pole in race 3.
Oh, it does indeed. Yeah, no wonder why Midland was pushing for that position.
Yeah, so as Midland says, just misses out, he'll start 7th.
Right, we're getting put back up the Bennett. And bomb. I think now, guys, they will have like a 5 to 10 minute break, go have a smoke, have a pee, or whatever. If you wanted to go do either of them and come back, feel free. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes ourselves. We might just have like a little natter about what went on in the past 2 races, who's impressed us, who's maybe not so been as lucky as last week, and stuff like that. But we will see.
Someone to refill our coffee. We need some turn tea, boys.
Yeah. Who wants to come and make me and Mr. Brown here a cup of coffee?
Yeah, we're hiring.
We will pay you 50p a cup.
1,000,000 credits. if you can actually trade credits on Forza, I don't think we can.
You can't now.
Pardon me.
Bless you. Right, I'm actually going to go make a coffee. So, I will have to owe myself 50p. So, I will be back in a few. I will allow Mr. Brown, Motorhead, to talk about what's going on. And I will be back shortly to give him my verdict on what he believes to be the talking points of tonight's race so far. BRB.
Yeah, so let's go through the field here. So obviously, let's look at the lobby. That HCR Motorhead. Well, what a guy! No. So Eggy won race 1 and 2. Obviously, he qualified really strongly. 4 attempts ahead of 2nd, and when you have that much of an advantage, you can obviously stay in a strong position. You might not be as hard fought as other races, maybe, where the other cars might be a bit stronger, and you might have to use other means to try and get past. Diablo's second in both races. Obviously, might not have had the outright pace to contend with Eggy, but he's always there. If Eggy does make a mistake, we've seen he had a couple of doses of bad luck at Brands Hatch in the first round, and obviously if someone makes a mistake, there's 5 others ready to pounce on that. Exiled was third in both races. He qualified second, but might not have just had the outright race pace that Diablo has. Finn got fourth in race 1, capitalized on Stingray's bad start in race 1. Obviously that's not what Stingray wants to do, because we've seen that before with the Toyotas. They use first gear a lot, or I mean it's evident that they use manual or clutch. I mean I'm not sure. Some cars on the game, at least, it's beneficial to use manual sequential. I mean, maybe these cars are cars that you could get away with using the sequential box, but it's not good to see cars stalling on the grid, because that can be hazardous. We've seen has caused crashes before. We saw it at Indianapolis last week. A car stalled. I think you believe it was Eggy that stalled, and someone just plowed into the back of him. I mean, bad starts do cause accidents. Anyone remembers F1 years ago? Remember Michael Schumacher had a really poor start. Felipe Massa hit him. Obviously, it happens a lot. Sometimes it can be unavoidable. That was a Massa was in the Salvo as well, wasn't it? That's going back a few years. Any anoraks in the chat would like to add some details and substance. I was only a small boy when I remember that, and I thought, whoa, that's not good. But yeah, the talking point of race 2, I'd say, is Morndrifter. He profited a bit, capitalised on some mistakes. Zeta made a couple of mistakes, went in a bit hot in places, but no, Drifter held very firm, and now he gets a good reward for race 3. He obviously put in the effort where it counted and was pretty clinical with his driving. And so we'll see what he can do. Seacard Duke, I'm not sure what happened in race 2, because he was good enough in race 1, and then found himself at the back in race 2, obviously scrapping, which didn't help him or the people around him. But I mean, the more you scrap, the more time you lose to people in front, and the more people behind may gain. So we'll see if he can come back and profit at all in race 3 here. Obviously, the reverse grid should make things interesting. Morndrifter, see if he can get himself a podium. He's done fantastically well in race 2. I'm sure Sam will say the same thing when he gets back. I'm reading here. Oh, Deuce stalled in the start. Was it him that stalled? Is that why he ended up at the back? And I haven't seen Drift 300 in the first 3 rounds. So it's good to see a new face here. And yeah, he's been a factor. He's been in some battles near the rear. He's been scrapping with Drive Fnatic by the looks of things, and he also had a scrap with Deuce when he was coming back through. Welcome back. So I was saying that Morndrifter had a really good race too, and he'd probably be the man I'd say who performed the best in race two, because everyone else basically did what was expected. The front few, they all
Yeah,
went did their best.
Mondrift defeated the predictions of where we thought he might have finished.
Oh, and it is actually raining now in
Yeah,
Silverstone, as it usually does. So
typical England.
the sun doesn't last very long in England, and
Nope.
if in the Isle of Man, the sun is an alien artifact.
We get it every now and then.
So what is this glowing ball of light? What are photons? But no, this will add some more complexity to the race, because now, coming into the last sector, you have some very mean puddles.
Oh yeah.
Also on the exit of Cops, there's some mean puddles, and going into the second corner, there's some mean puddles. Actually, I've done some leaderboard driving on this track in higher classes on the wet. So I mean, I know out of experience and massive frustration where every single piece of standing water is. But I believe the best racers will study and know where the standing water accumulates. I mean, it's great. It's great to think Forza would race on environments like this.
Oh yeah. It's going to be an interesting one to say the least.
As I say, because even at lower speed, the cars do actually play over puddles, and it's irrelevant if you brake or steer, because any of those inputs are largely irrelevant. You'll just go whatever way the forces take you, whatever vector.
Oh yeah, use the force.
No, the force against you. Oh, perhaps the dark side of the force.
Yeah, maybe use some lightning as well. Right, race 3 is now starting.
Hopefully the lightning stays away. We had too much of that at Sebring last weekend for real.
Yep. It'll be interesting this well in the wet. I think the BMWs might struggle a bit more here in the wet.
Perhaps we'll see what happens, because remember the BMWs now have to come.
Countdown. Do 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 do.
Oh,
Do
yeah,
do
we had to
do
do that.
do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Right, so we will go on board with Morndrift, considering he starts on pole.
There's a fantastic effort there.
It'll be an interesting one to say the least. But I am fully stocked up on coffee, and yeah. I wonder if Morndrifter will be messaging me for a tune for the Honda sometime. So is he still using
Oh, there
my
you
tune?
go. So on the warm-up lap, it's hard to find grip.
Yeah, it's going to be the
So you don't want to run too wide out of that corner, because there is some standing water there.
yeah.
And it will just suck you off and wide.
If I'm going to be honest right now, the cars that I believe are going to excel the most here in the wet is going to be the
Toyota.
Toyota,
Yeah,
indeed.
look at that. Both FRH cars there, third and fourth. Wait, no, that's not right.
No, Exiled should be up there.
Exiled, yeah, it looks like Exiled out of sync. He might just be coming through. Yeah, he's coming through and filtering through.
Well, it'll do what to you, James? Ryan asks.
Right. It will pull you out wide. And now Exiled does slot into fourth.
Yeah. So right, we'll go back on board with Mondrift it and get the car close. Look at that lovely Honda. Look how evil it looks. That Honda just looks evil. Knievel. Hehe. See what I did there? Alrighty then, and
As I say, if the actually, I think the BMWs will launch even better here because there's next risk the stalling, and also the front wheel drives will be struggling even more for grip.
hello Camera King, you have just joined us for the final race of round 4, dude. If you enjoyed the live comms, and we are go. And look at Exile, look at that launch he just got. He got some launch, and the Eggy got some launch as well. What's going on here?
Fantastic looks like the BMW is all one of the F4H cars pushed a bit wide through cops.
Yeah.
And there's puddles there right on the exit, you have to be careful.
Diablo and Vision Thing have been left out to smash the wall. That'll probably be a restart.
No, was that driver error or was there actual contact in for them both? But Mondrift just wants to go away and just
there's 100% damage and steering on Stingray's car, and
the BMW is all out of shape. Exile clinging on for dear life,
and
they're struggling for grip.
Vision Thing got lucky and gained no damage.
Oh, that's lucky, but that's a tough break for Diablo. Is that?
Look at Exile. Exile just comes. Oh, okay, that's a restart.
They have restarted.
Yeah, they have restarted just for the obviously ending of the first lap.
Cars gone off everywhere.
Because obviously, if you start the second lap, I do believe there are no restarts if you are on the second lap of the race.
And they called that
literally on the edge. Right. Oh, are they going straight back in? Or is someone still in there?
Just like Haystack's the one left. And now Haystack leads so we can restart this race. Hopefully we don't see a repeat of what happened.
So that I will press Y. Why is Stingray spectating?
He might just hit the wrong button.
Exiled is also spectating. Boys, don't make me come in there with my Civic and beat you all.
Throwing down the gauntlet. So Mondrift had a really good start, so I'd fancy the Civic in these wet conditions.
I actually have not tested the car in wet conditions yet, but I'm guessing it is still going to be pretty much top notch. The Civic is my baby. It was no one else's baby, it is mine. If you could see my facial expression right now, you would know it is my baby.
Yeah, I'll leave the touring cars to all you nutcases. I'll stick to my prototypes.
Oh yeah,
Actually, I got the chance to drive an LMP2 around Sebring earlier. Well, obviously not a real one. Obviously one on this game supplied for VEC. I'd love to drive a real one.
Final countdown. Do do do
The
do.
final
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. James, you can do it. Lone Drifter working his way through the pack in the Honda, like it should be. Why has Vision Thing just stormed all the way up front? It kind of sounded like Hodor singing.
He's trying to put some heat into his tyres. Obviously, there you go. There goes Mordrifter. If he's trying to put some heat into his tyres, obviously he can't go too slowly, otherwise they just drop off even worse.
Do 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 do. Oh yeah, I got it mixed up a bit, Ryan. Got it mixed up. Uh oh, that's a Skag message.
And they're going quite hot into their box, obviously trying to use the heat from their brakes, and Vision Thing lines up at quite an angle by the looks of things. He obviously, I see what he's doing. He's going to avoid the puddle that's on the inside of Cox. Well, going into the inside of Cox.
Yeah.
It actually is some quite nasty standing water throughout.
Well, as we can see, the whole grid is lined up and ready to rumble. Yeah, I don't know why I'm being stupid, but yeah,
Just makes it exciting.
Oh yeah, and we have a Honda Civic in front. Yeah, don't know why I'm doing
We're
that.
followed by lots of Toyotas and then some BMWs.
And then maybe 2 or 3 Audis.
Audis. Yeah, it's good. It's good to see a good mix in the field.
Oh yeah.
Looks like we're ready to go.
Yeah, good little sip of coffee, and
There
we
you
are
go.
go.
The close get a good start. Exile.
So Exile has just
launches
darted out
past.
of that first corner, and he gets a little knock from Vision Thing, but he still keeps in second.
And
Oh no! Now he's just been swamped by like 4 or 5 Toyotas. Have fun, mate. Hope you enjoyed them Toyotas.
Oh, and Stingray's already into second. That's a
And
great start.
he's just T-boned, exiled off the track, and Midlands 8 just hit him, and everybody else has just, yeah. Oh, is that no restart? Yes, it is. Midlands just
Another restart.
you got everyone just diving into walls and having fun.
Oh, there you go. That like bowling to me.
Yeah. This is why you don't race in the wet, boys
Just
and girls.
You need to drive to the conditions. Yeah, it's going to be the final countdown now.
Yeah. Right. You ready? Spectate? Yeah.
Right, and yeah.
Right.
We need to remind the drivers to drive to the conditions, know where the standing water is, avoid it.
You keep jinxing it with that song. It's the final countdown. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. James, take over. My breath. We heard Jinx was good luck.
Jinx is my middle name.
Next time someone says Jinx in the chat, I'm literally going to pull up a picture of a League of Legends character called Jinx. But yeah.
I was about to say LOL, but well, it kind of is.
I've got a feeling someone's going to be stupid and probably smack someone on the warm-up lap. I don't know why. Just got a feeling.
Don't jinx it.
I will jinx this.
We need everyone to drive to the conditions. We don't want more restarts. If there are any in the rules, I'm not sure if we just go on.
3 restarts and then it's whatever, isn't it?
Then it's all in. It's your loss. So is that by now? I mean, They should know where the standing water is, and just try not to kill everyone on the first lap by pushing them off into the. Thing. Angles himself again away from the standing water, going into Cox. Hopefully, Exile won't go into that again.
What is Midland doing? Right. It goes this time no matter what according to the rules. Oh, juicy!
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought. And I'm sure Chad will be reminding them that the head of the series on this, and also racing.
3 starts max, okay. And the problem is here, Exile has had 2 brilliant starts. Is it going to be third time lucky for him, or May story?
There's nothing to stop it. He hasn't had an issue before. And we go.
Yeah, and we go, and Exiled and Eggy get a good start. Exiled better than Exiled, but Exiled on the inside of Diablo or Stingray, I believe it is.
Slotson on, is that?
Diablo, I believe that is. That's gone wide.
Yeah.
Vision things going for the outside. And there we go, he's off the track.
There's contact! Oh, we just about get away. There's a spin, Exile spins!
Yeah, Exile's got a little tap on the rear quarter panel and that has spun him out, and here we go, there's a Stingray on Moondrift. Yeah, there's Stingray's got him.
Unfortunately, Moondrift now, he had 2 good starts, but this one, Stingray nailed his start, but he's sticking right to him. And who's out in third? That's Midland Zeta in third. He's had a good start. Obviously, he managed to stay out of the trouble. Diablo's up to 4th now. Eggy's 5th, he's still in there. And he might be a feature if he can come through.
I just think everyone's getting a bit too aggressive in the first lap. And that's what caused that incident.
Well, that happens all the times.
Midland went defensive then against Diablo. Very defensive, just literally gave him a little nudge just to say you're not getting past too easily.
And they're all running extremely wide at Cox.
Apart from Diablo, look at Diablo's launch out of that second corner.
Nailed it.
Yeah. He's got to switch to the inside. He's got to switch. Oh no, he isn't. Yes, he is. He's switching to the inside.
It's going to be really hard to stay because there's standing water right there. They might touch. Oh, there's a tiny bit of contact. And Zeta aquaplanes. And he goes wide, lets Diablo and Eggy through. And who's that? Is that Ferrari? Ferrari up to 6.
And
what a drive by Ferrari fanatic, just keeping it on the island, staying out of trouble, just profiting as everyone else.
Yeah, goes wide.
Off for the standing water.
I want to see how Moondrift is stacking up at the moment. Is he still there? Sticking there, Stingray's gone. Excuse me. Stingray is now gone. He has pulled the gap out now. What Moondrifter should have hoped for hasn't come to fruition. Midland couldn't keep them 2 behind, and considering now he's got 2 F4H guys behind him, I think now
go on. It'll be a tall order, but he's showing some strong pace.
Oh yeah, it does seem like these Toyotas do have the upper hand in these wet conditions, so don't know why, but that Audi seems pretty decent as well. I'm going to go over
the Audi's really good. Yeah, the Audi has lots of abundant grip. And he's keeping CQR juice behind him.
Yeah, well...
And he's not falling back from Midland Zeta.
No, he goes a bit wide, but he jumps straight back on. What would have slowed him down that tiny bit. And
there's quite a train now behind Moondrifter.
Yeah, it does seem that way.
And
Moondrifter though can bunch these lot up. Oh, is this Diablo going to make a move on the inside? Yeah, Diablo's going for it. He's going to break weight it, Mondrift is going to let him have that
Oh,
line,
no,
but
no,
then,
Diablo hits the standing water.
yeah,
He just scrubs a bit.
Mondrift is having a brilliant race at the moment. He's going to bunch these up and hopefully hope that these get in each other's way and stuff like that. Come on, switch camera. Ooh. Will Diablo go for it again? He's got the outside line, I think.
He's not going to overtake there.
No.
But he's looking for every single way through, and that puts Eggy in.
Yeah.
Eggy's right on them, and he might try to have a go at Diablo straight away. But they've all got past Midland Zeta there.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. See, Mondrift is playing it cool. Breaks early.
Oh,
and
slight
Diablo
bit of
gives.
contact.
Yeah. But I think that's a bit unfair on Mondrift. He broke early to try and keep his line, and then gets a little touch and they take the position away from him. Now he's going to lose another position to Eggy.
Might not. What was it?
Ooh, he's making Eggy work for it, indeed. Yeah, he's making Eggy work for this. Yeah,
It's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, sometimes conduct does happen.
Yeah,
Eggy's going around the outside.
He's done him.
Wow. Obviously had a lot of faith in the car.
Yeah. Oh, we got a bit of a wagon then.
And Zeta
is right there.
Zeta runs wide.
Ooh, who's this? Is that someone being lapped already? That would be BW Dave, and Mondrift now gets caught out by one of them breaking early.
But he gets a decent run onto the back straight.
Nah, the Toyota's still got him, I reckon. Unless he breaks late and pushes this Toyota out wide, what I would do. Well, I doubt he will. Oh yeah, this is breaking late.
He does, it goes in hot. That's actually a good line to take.
Yeah, because now he's got
as long as he avoids the standing water.
Yeah, he's got the inside line now, where Midline's going to have to go the long way round. And gets on the power early, nice and early, come on. Yes, Mondrift it. Rag! Go on, abuse the Honda.
All that VTEC power.
See, now the Toyotas even gave on the outside of him. Brake late, oh he brakes early, he lets it, oh no, look at him.
And Zeta runs all the way off.
Yeah, Zeta should really now let off and off and come back on behind him, as he broke late, trying to keep it clean, but he would have gained way too much and technically taken the position back up the corner. Well played to Zeta there, giving the position back. But this is a good battle, to be fair. Everything was going to revolve around Mondrift in this race because he started and first, and we know he
Zeta runs wide.
And we know Mondrift isn't exactly the quickest driver, as he did qualify 7th or 8th, was he?
Around there, but he did profit in race 2, and
yeah,
they did hold really firm, really strong, consistent, and held everyone off, soaked up the pressure really well. So I mean, he's done well to get this far.
Yeah.
I mean, he holds on to 4th. That, I believe, would be his best finish.
Oh,
he
Midland gave him a little tap. Midland gave him a little tap, and his Midland's gone all the way off the circuit and taken the position away from him.
Oh, now
that's a bit. Yeah, I would say Midland needs to drop back and give that position back there. If Mondrift puts an SI in, it's his decision. But if that was me and I did that, I would fall back and give the position back.
That's a bit. Obviously, we'll have to see what happens there. But I feel hard done by.
Yeah. Oh, Exiled has now worked his way up to 6th. No.
Now
He's worked his way all the way up to 6th for Exiled, as he's come back from last to 6th. I'm not too sure if this is the last lap, so he could.
Might still be more on the table for him.
Yeah.
Obviously getting to turn 2, he was going backwards, so this is quite a good recovery.
Yeah, it still seems like they're going, and he is absolutely smashing that beam around that first corner. You can see the back
really
end stepping out.
On the edge, but clean and driving
Yeah.
as much as he's allowed to on the track, and he's caught all the way up already.
It's still, has he got enough time to make that move on Moondrifter now? And to be fair, Moondrifter has done very well, and I'd still feel hard done by if he doesn't stay in 5th. I can feel for him, because it does happen, and it's just one of them.
That BMW is looking extremely rapid in these conditions.
I've just spoke to him on the Facebook chat, and he actually says he is running no aero at all. I think that is it. Is that it? No, it's not.
No, they're still going.
Yeah, he's going to make this move.
Diablo has his mirrors full of Eggy.
Oh, is that a little tap between Moondrifter and Exiled then? Moondrifter just got in there before he did. Yeah, he's let Exiled past. He feels like he knows Exiled's quicker, and maybe he thought that little dive up the inside. Well, it wasn't a dive, it was side by side. Maybe just cutting him up a little bit. Just maybe thought, yeah, just let him go. If I carry on fighting, more people are gonna catch me, like CQR Deuce has right now. This will be good for team points if CQR Deuce can actually get past Moondrifter as well.
Yep. So Stingray's built up quite a sizable lead by the looks of things.
We will just see if this is the...
No,
they're still going?
They're still going. Anyway, look at that gap he's got, at least 5 seconds there. It's a very strong lead. But now
Stingray to Diablo.
Yeah, Stingray to Diablo, yeah.
I'm still on board with CQR Deuce at the moment, see what he can do with Moondrifter.
Yeah, it's Diablo versus Eggy is going to be a really good battle here. Does Eggy have enough time to make a move? He's right on the bumper. You want to have a look at this?
Yeah, I've got it up. Oh yeah, that is close.
See, 2 cars that close, right on the edge.
Ooh.
Oh, but Eggy's got to run. And they're still going. There's still time. Oh, they both run wide at cops. There must not be much left in this race.
Eggy can't exactly jump back over the curb, especially when the rain.
And Diablo slides a bit. Can I give it back to Eggy?
Look, Eggy, good sportsmanship. No, I think what happened there is Eggy gave him a slight tap on his rear quarter panel, let him spin, like put his back end out a bit, and Eggy knew that he couldn't take the position. He'd feel bad for it, so he waited and let Diablo get back on. Good sportsmanship by Eggy.
Well, Eggy a bit ragged there. So I mean,
yeah, good sportsmanship by Eggy.
He's dropped back a bit as well because of that.
It happens though, doesn't it? To be fair, it happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah, he did.
Maybe Eggy got damage from that.
So that is
the end of race 3.
Yeah, Stingray takes a commanding win. He's got a win there.
So yeah, it goes Stingray, Diablo, Eggy, Midland, Exiled, Moondrifter kept 6th, CQR Deuce in 7th, LER Vision Thing 8th, Ferrari Fanatic 9th, 10th is Drift 300, 11th is Haystack, and 12th is Volkswagen Dave 92. And that brings up the final race of today. So yeah, I will say this, a great comeback for Stingray, as he was not here last week. To come back after being out for a week and then get a win in the last race, fair play to him.
Yep. As I say, F4 certainly still a certain dominance on the touring cars on the American side.
Yeah.
Of things. And this is all good good info for the Europeans. Any Europeans taking part or watching, see how the races pan out, see what the conditions are like. Obviously, people have keen eyes where the standing water is when it inevitably rains again.
Oh yeah, it's but yeah, that is the end of that. And right, we will, considering now this is round 4, we have to do a rundown of the actual like team standings, the club title points, the who's on top 3. Is it we do, James, or is it the top 5 we do in the championship itself?
Yes, go through them.
Okay, I'll let you do it this time as I did it in round 2, so you can go through it this time.
Oh, taking turns, I like it.
Have you got the list up, James, of the
Yeah.
analysis? Yeah, okay then.
Yeah.
I'll let you go through it, dude, as I did it obviously 2 weeks ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what happens here.
Yeah.
So, Eggy is top of the Drivers' Championship with his 2 wins.
It was always going to be Eggy at top, to be fair.
No, actually, it's because of those and his pole as well that put him there. Because otherwise, Diablo would have been top. So I mean,
True.
but obviously, it's an F4H
Top 3.
thing. Yeah. So Diablo's got only a 2-point advantage over Diablo, going into tracks that I'd say would suit the Toyota. The Sonoma's coming up next.
Yeah.
And that track would definitely suit the Toyota over the BMW. The BMW isn't fond of those elevation changes, but Eggy's a miracle worker. I mean, he scores goals with 0 seconds left on the clock on Rocket League. He's a miracle worker.
Oh, he always has been, though, hasn't he, to be fair?
Yeah. Obviously, Diablo will be favourite going in to Sonoma, and might be Championship League are coming out. Stingray's still there. He's done a good job, and especially he's got another win. So that's his second of the season. He got one in the last round of Hockenheim.
Yeah.
I think things worked well for him.
It's looking tight in the top 4, top 5. If you had Midland in there, he's 14 points off Exiled. Exiled is 3 points off Stingray, and Diablo's 2 points off Eggy. Well, I'll let the result speak for itself.
As I say, it looks like it'll be Diablo versus Eggy, and even already halfway through the season. How about that? We're doing this for this much already. Already halfway through, and actually, even though there's a lot of points on offer and a lot at stake, obviously we saw Eggy and Diablo race each other very fairly in the closing laps.
Indeed.
Which is very good to see. So the top 5: Eggy, Diablo, Stingray, Exiled, Zeta, and then Vision Thing's next. He's a bit behind Zeta. He's not too far behind. To say Vision Thing could be up there.
Yeah, arguably.
Next one's Morn Richter. He had a couple of decent races here. Looks like one of his best rounds overall, and he's not too far behind. And then Thrive Fanatics there as well, SWW Dave, and then there's quite a gap to CQO Deuce, who didn't make round or DNF'd actually, scored 0 points. Oh no, that means he didn't start. Did not start round 3 Indianapolis, so he's lost out on some points there.
Yeah.
As well as not being at Hockenheim, so he's dropped round there already, going against him, and then the rest all have the lower points. There's quite a gap down.
It's gonna. I think it's just going to take a while for it to before we can. Obviously, the favourite for the driver championship is going to be Aggie, isn't it? Without
Mm,
doubt. But Diablo
no,
is.
no,
It's a
I don't
tie.
know. But you can't have two favourites. You have one favourite, one second favourite. Unless you want to go.
I've never raced with Diablo personally, so I will go with Aggie.
I've raced Diablo many a time. We have spent hours inches from each other. I'm sure he'll say the same thing. Like we did 50 laps of Laguna Seca in prototypes once, and we were no more than a second apart for the entire race, and we were threading through traffic. I mean, because it was a multi-class, threading through traffic, and it was the most amazing race that I've ever been a part of.
Yeah, it's you get them races, don't you? It's like you know, I don't know. My brain isn't functioning properly. But yeah.
Have some more coffee. In the privateers, that's the next tab here. Eggy obviously establishing quite a lead. He obviously wants to take hold of that one. Milan Zeta's next in, and I'd say Eggy would have the advantage there, unless something major happens, which wouldn't like any external factor to get in the way. For the teams, F4H Karcher,
Mm.
they are way ahead.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Afterburner and Seacar BMW Racing, they're the only other two teams.
So there's not much we can talk about there, to be fair.
No, I'm talking about the teams, but I mean, both Afterburner and CQR have had poor showings in certain races, so it's actually quite close. They seem to catch each other out in regards to drivers showing up, drivers not showing up. I mean, CQR only had one driver in a certain time. Now they've had two here. We got Dexile and Deuce, and then Afterburner. They had for the first three races they had multiple drivers. Now they only have one here. We lost, was it Jazz Baggies and?
I'm not too sure who the team of they are. Let me have a quick look.
And Derek James. We lost two drivers from them.
Let me have a quick look up Afterburner, Ferrari Fanatic, Jazz Baggies, and that Derek James. Yes, you are correct. Yes, you were indeed correct, James.
Yeah.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So yeah, that brings up that one.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all the championships there.
Well, yeah, the constructors one though between the BMW and the Toyota. Now that's interesting. Scroll down a bit, just underneath the championship title team ones. 1 point splitting them.
Oh.
One.
How about
that? Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, is that pretty much everything covered?
That's everything on the championship side of things.
Yeah, is there anything else you want to go through?
There's not much. I mean, I'd say Indy last time out in Silverstone. There's similar tracks, and we've seen the BMW has been really strong, but the next track, Sonoma, will definitely favour the Toyota, and anything else that someone can get handling immaculately.
Yeah.
Because Sonoma, it's famous for its elevation changes. and it's sweeping bends, something that the BMW doesn't like. But
Yeah.
it doesn't like going over Hillcrest, doesn't like sweepers.
Mm, yeah. It's going to be an interesting one to say the least. But yeah, we'll sort out Sonoma when it comes to it. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yep. And I tell you, I'm looking forward to this Sonoma. I do like the track, but I mean, not as much as I like Silverstone.
Yeah.
Even if the British weather is a letdown, we're sorry, guys.
Yeah. Too many restarts. But yeah. Right then, guys, I think we will call it there, and we will catch you again maybe
Same time.
tomorrow.
Yeah, at least same time next week for
Yeah.
Sonoma.
Definitely same
Maybe
time next week with, yeah, kind of James.
yeah, maybe tomorrow we might have something set up for the European side of things tomorrow.
But we will definitely be here every week, 1 a.m. GMT, and
Well,
8.
from now on, because the clocks are going forward, we're losing an
Yeah.
hour of sleep this weekend,
Yeah.
so we won't be very happy on Sunday morning.
And what is it? Is it 8 p.m. EST or CST? I'm unsure.
It'll go back. Oh, it's always been 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah,
Always
8 p.m. Eastern.
excellent. Yeah, because we have to adapt to their clock change rather than them to ours.
Yeah.
And then our clocks go forward this weekend, so then everything will be back to normal.
Yeah, and then no worries, Paul. Glad you enjoyed it, dude. And I'll be racing tomorrow. I'll probably do on boards, but we just might have live comms for it tomorrow. But if not, I will be putting up my Twitch channel again in the forum in the Turn Master Series section, and hopefully some of you guys come and stop over. But yeah, I think that's everything covered, and we will catch you guys later.
Yep. See you in sunny North California.
Yep. Bye bye. Have a good one. Have a good night, and see you.